Alright, so hey guys, this is my, I guess I'll call it animal room tour for October 2017. This is just going to be a quick look over all the animals, not in full detail, their setup and stuff. But if you guys would like to see that on a specific animal that you see in this video, please tell me and I'll try to do that. So let's get this started off with my bearded dragon. I can get a better shot of him. So there, he's chilling on his hammock. Couldn't think what it said there. But he's doing really well. This was my first reptile, and he's been doing fine, no problems. So over here next to him, this is my pair of White's tree frogs. Both of them are back there. There's one and there's two. That one right there, I know for sure he's a male. This one, I'm not sure on. But they've been living fine together, even if they're both males. But here's their setup. I really enjoy the setup, and if you guys are worrying that light, it's not hot at all. It's for the plants. It doesn't make any heat. So the plants have been growing pretty good in here. So let me move over to this terrarium. So in here, this one, I would like to get more animals because right now there's only two. Back on that wall, that's a house gecko. And he did lose his tail, but it's regrown partly. Let me stand up to show the other one. So you can see her there. She's in the middle of the shed. The screen doesn't get in the way. I'm sorry the screen's in the way, but that's a green anole. There, that's better. But yeah, she's in the middle of the shed. So I won't try to bug her too much. So this shelf, we're gonna skip over that for now and come back to it later. So we're gonna go right here. So this is my Cuban night anole. He's due for an upgrade pretty soon. These are the largest species of anoles in the world. I heard they can get lengths of 2 feet. So a lot bigger than the green anole over there. So over here, this one, we won't be able to see him at all, but this is my red Nigerian Uromastic. It's doing fine. It's still pretty young, but it's been eating and doing just fine. So then we'll head down here, and this is my Florida king snake, Bali. I didn't give her the name. She was given that name when I took her. And so how I came to get her is, so there's this gentleman and his wife, and they were moving, and they had this snake for years. So the problem wasn't they couldn't take care of it, it just the house didn't look that good with a snake in it to the sellers, and plus it would be a little bit of a hassle to move the snake. So I took her, and it came with this setup and everything that you seen in there and stuff. Her water bowl is empty now. I need to fill that up. I'll do that after the video. So we'll go right here. This is my 20-gallon tropical freshwater fish tank. So that right there, that's my marble angelfish. He's a decent size from his top fin to his bottom. He's about 7 inches. So he's a nice size one. So I'm trying to find the second fish. Oh, there he is, just back there. You can see him on the top of the water. That's my African butterfly fish. He is a type of flying fish. So those fins on the side, that's what they're for. But he's really cool. He stays on the top all the time, and he's a real unusual style fish, and he does great with the angelfish, no problem. And then there's one more fish in here. He's hidden away in the hide, that ship back there. That black thing to the left of the boat, that's him. He's a type of catfish. I can't remember exactly what type, but he's been doing fine. He's been growing a lot since I first got him. But over here, this is my blue-tongue skink. I'm not sure exactly what type. I'm trying to see where he is. He's not in that hide, so he's probably somewhere in the substrate. But he's almost full grown, and he's doing pretty good, no problems. I really like him. He's becoming one of my favorite reptiles because he has such a good personality, and he's active. And here, this is the first of many invertebrates. She just recently molted. You can see part of her foot right there. This is a pink toe tarantula. So yeah, she just recently molt, but her molt fell all apart, so I wasn't able to sex her. I'm not sure what her sex is, but she's doing fine after the molt. And then in here, right there, this is my tokay gecko. He's a real pretty looking gecko, but he's highly defensive. He's not mean, but he's defensive. He'll bite you if you come close to him. But I really like him. He's still a real great eater. No problems. So up here, this is... Sorry guys, I just dropped the camera. So this is my Vietnamese centipede. I haven't seen it in forever, so I'm not sure where it is or how it's doing. I sure hope it's still doing good. But these are live plants. I've been trying it out and seeing how they do. So far they've been doing fine, but we'll see how it goes. So then up here holding down the centipede's enclosure is my millipede. There used to be more, but they sadly passed away. I'm not sure where he is. But yeah, he should be in there. So then next to the centipede's enclosure is my baby Savannah monitor. He's right now underneath the water bowl there, that little tunnel that he dug out. But he's only a couple inches, and I'm planning on to upgrade him to a larger enclosure soon. But he's doing just fine. So then we'll move down here. These are my two leopard geckos, my two females. So right there, that's one of them. I'm not exactly sure on the morphs. I know this one is albino. And then this one, I'm pretty sure just a normal. But I'm not super big into the morphs. And then down here, this is my painted chubby frog. Not sure where he is right now, but he's normally hidden away most of the time. And then right here, it's going to be hard to show him, but right there, that's my green Pac-Man frog. He's just a normal. He's doing just fine, no problems. And then over here, this is my pixie frog, or African bullfrog, whatever you want to call it. These are one of the largest frogs in the world. They are not the largest. They're just one of the. But he's doing fine and no problems from him. He's been eating like a monster and eating everything in sight. So then up here, if I can show it, but this, if you saw the pickups from the Repticon, you would have seen this one already, but this is my Vietnamese mossy frog. He's a real cool frog, very different compared to most. So I was real happy when I picked him up. He's climbing up my arm. But he's real cool, and this setup is not permanent. It's just temporarily. So guys, this is going to be the end of part 1 of my reptile room tour, or animal, or invertebrate, whatever you want to call it. It just jumped off. So part 2, I'll make in a different video. So this is not it for the animals, but so let me end it here, and you'll see part 2 next.